Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Sarah. I'm so glad you're here. If this isn't your first rodeo, I'm so glad you're here. So today's video is a what is in our Disney park bag. We are just shy of 3 weeks heading back to our next Disney World vacation. So much more Disney content and Disney trip vlogs are on the way. So if you haven't already, I would love if you hit that subscribe button down below. That way you can be notified when the rest of the Disney content and the rest of our trips start to upload. So let's get right on into it. So just for some background, we are a family of 5. There's myself, my husband Matt, and our 3 kids. Aubrey is 7, Ben is going to be 6 in a few weeks, and Kyle is 4. So we are out of the toddler stage. We are out of the diapers and the extra clothes and all of the things that comes with toddlerhood. We do have a stroller that we take with us. It's a single stroller. It is the Summer 3D. I will have it linked below. We purchased that one in 2017 and it has held up beautifully through really the 2 kids that we've used it through. So we will take that just for Kyle. He is 4.5. His little legs just can't keep up with us at times. So we will take that. Now, depending on our transportation situation, we always stay on property, but as most of you know, or if you don't know, when you get on buses, when you get on certain boats, if you have certain strollers on the Skyliner, you will have to break your stroller down. So for us, we try to make that process as simple as easy as possible. So we will typically load up as much as we can in the book bag and leave as little in the stroller as possible so we can fold it up and just make that transportation as easy on ourselves as possible. Once we get off whatever mode of transportation we're on, we typically take all the kids and head over just to a quiet corner before we go through security, get everything resituated, and then head on through security and then scan in. So we have 3 park bags that we typically utilize, and I'll kind of talk you through which 3 they are and what scenarios we use them for. So to start with, we will go with my Stony Clover Fanny Pack. Y'all, I love this thing. I use it in the parks, but this is my day-to-day that I use when I'm going around town or whatever the case is, running errands. So this is the Fanny Pack. I have 2 of the medium patches on here, and I just love this thing. It is not, there's not a lot of room in here to take stuff, but it gets me what I need. So it does fit a bigger size wallet. I typically will have in here hair ties and some lip gloss or chapstick, and then I'll typically throw in some hand sanitizer as well. But this I will utilize in the parks if we are walking around the resort, going to grab some lunch or dinner. If we are headed to the park for just an hour or 2, I will take this, or if we're headed to Disney Springs, I'll typically take this as well. So this is my tried and true. I love this. I use this every day. And I will say that Stony Clover, when I purchased this, and I also purchased the book bag, they just have such good customer service, y'all. I was just super impressed and blown away by it. So highly, highly recommend. I know it is a bit of a charge for those. It's definitely not cheap, but in my opinion, it's 100% worth the investment. Next piece that I will use on our Disney trips is this Petunia Pickle Bottom Crossbody. It is a little bigger and will hold a little more for us and for me than the Fanny Pack, but not quite as big as the book bag. So I will take this, again, the same scenarios as I mentioned with the Fanny Pack, but if I just need a little bit more space, or if you know, we know we're gonna have a couple of things that we need to bring back with us, souvenirs or whatnot, I might take this with us. So this, again, it's a crossbody. It has a bigger section here in the back and then a smaller section in the front. It does have a little pocket here in the back that goes all the way down. That's really good for your cell phone as well. So yeah, that one is another one that I use that I love. And the last one that we will use, and this is really just our tried and true, our ride or die. I typically reach for this one more so than the other 2 just because our Disney park days we just need more. So this is the one I found myself really reaching for this last trip in May. This is the Stony Clover book bag. Now Stony Clover has two sizes in their book bags. They have a mini and a like normal size. This is the normal size. And y'all, when I tell you that this fits everything, it legit fits everything. There is so much room and space in here. I don't know if y'all can see. This is just, it's huge and it's wonderful, and it has held up so beautifully. So I have two of the medium pouches, or I'm sorry, patches. So these are the same size patches on here that I have on my Fanny Pack. So yeah, this is, you know, again, our tried and true. I typically reach for this one more so than the other two when we're at Disney, just because of how our park days go. So yeah, let's talk through this one really quick. So in this front pouch, I already have this set and ready to go. So we will have some hand sanitizer in this front pouch. We will also have some wet ones. I typically have 2 packs of these little wet ones in there. Really good for wiping kids' hands down, or you know, if they get super sticky. Also tables. Typically tables are very well cleaned and maintained at Disney, but I always like to have those in there just in case if we need it. Last bit of item I have in this front already is gum. They do not sell gum at the Disney parks, so we always like to take some with us. So I already have that in there, but I have a lot of other things around here. So we will just kind of work our way around. So next thing I like to take with us, and again, a lot of these things are weather related, time of year related, right? So certain times of the year I will take ponchos with us. We don't like to buy ponchos in Disney. I always like to buy them ahead of time in Amazon. I will have them in our luggage, and then I'll just check the weather that morning and throw 5 of them in our book bag or the bottom of the stroller or whatever the case may be. So with that, I like to take sunglasses with us. We have my sunglasses, and then I will always have 1 pair of sunglasses for each of the kids. They usually wear hats when we're down at Disney. We have really sensitive eyes in our family, so hats work well, but I always like to have a pair of sunglasses for them as well. This next thing is again time of year related and also weather related. We like to have these portable fans. So we have 3 of these, 1 for each kid, 1 different colors. We purchased these 3 years ago on Amazon, and they have just been wonderful and are still going strong. They have USB charging here on the side, which is great. There are 3 levels to this fan. I know there are other ones that you can buy that are much more fancier, but these we've had again for years and have held up really great, and they've worked really great for us. The next thing on our list, and that's in our bags, you guys, is sunscreen. We love these travel sizes. They fit really well in the bag or in the bottom of the stroller. They don't take up a lot of space. So we will typically take 2 of these and then 1 of the face sunscreens that we'll take with us. But these work really well. And again, before we leave the room in the morning, everybody gets sunscreen really well over. So this is just for us to reapply during the day. So if we are taking the stroller, in addition to those wet ones, I always like to throw a pack of baby wipes in the bottom of the stroller. These, I mean, if you're a mom, you know, use wet wipes for everything. So no explanation needed on those. Next up, we always like to take some snacks. So I have a Ziploc bag. I have 3 small pouches of Cheez-Its in there, and then 3 small things of fruit snacks. Our kids are typically good about being patient, but kids are kids. Their patience runs thin at some point. So I always try to have some sort of snack and fruit snacks with a little bit of sugar to hold them over until the meal comes. Next on the list is our camera case. So this is just an Amazon basic camera case. I will typically, if it starts to rain, take it off of the tripod, I'll throw it in here, and then I will throw this in a Ziploc bag. One thing I forgot to show you, I always take at least 2, if not more, gallon Ziploc bags in the book bag in the bottom of the stroller. You never know when you're gonna need them. Starts to downpour, you wanna throw cell phones, electronics in there, so we always try to have those as well. So we have this, I'll throw the camera in here, and in the front I have extra batteries and extra SD cards that we'll need for our trips. So we'll always have that with us. Next up is our little medicine pouch. This is in a little travel-on case. I love these, have had them for years and have used them for years. So I will have this and everything else that I can find linked below for us. So this is just kind of a small thing we like to take in the parks with us. And here we have Tums, we have Tylenol, ibuprofen for myself and Matt. We usually have kids Tylenol that we'll keep back at the hotel. I won't take it with me into the parks, but we have some available if it's needed. I have Dramamine for the kids, Dramamine for myself specifically. I get motion sickness, as well as, you know, Aubrey has had it in the past. So I always try to be proactive with that. We've got some Pepto-Bismol in here, and I also have some just tiny things of Benadryl in here for Matt, specifically for Matt. For those of you that don't know, Matt is allergic to nuts and eggs. Just like straight eggs. He can eat bread, he can eat cakes, all that stuff. He just can't have straight eggs or nuts. So I always try to keep that. Disney is very, very good about allergy related things. When it comes to restaurants, they are always err on the side of caution. So I always feel, I never worry about it, but I always just like to be prepared. Next on the list, we always take an extra magic band per person. Kyle lost his magic band in November. Luckily I was prepared and had an extra one. So we were able to get that fixed. So I always take an extra magic band per person in addition to the one that we have on us during the day. So this guy, I love, y'all. And let me see if it'll focus. There you go. The brand is iWalk. So this is our portable charger. I have had other portable chargers in the past. I did not like that I had to have an extra cord that went into the portable charger and then into my phone. So I was carrying the portable charger, the charger to the portable charger, the charger that will go from the charger to my phone. I felt like it was just a lot and I was trying to simplify it. So I found this guy on Amazon, have used it, have loved it. So this obviously is a USB charger. So when you need to charge this, there's a plug that goes into here that you will charge. But what I love is this specifically on the back, and it kind of tucks and hides away. This little guy will plug, already has it connected, the plug that will go into your iPhone. For those of you that have been to Disney recently, or even if you haven't, you live and breathe off your phone at Disney. I know there are so many varying opinions about how people feel about that. I know how I feel about that, but this isn't the video. So the reality of it is you will be on your phone a lot when you're at Disney. Your phone will go dead. You will need to charge it. So I have found this. The great thing about this is this cord to this is not long at all. So when you plug it in, you're able to have it plugged in, and then if you can see, it's not that the cord isn't long at all. So everything is super close. You're not having to deal with a big long cord. So I love this, and this has worked out really great for us the past couple of trips. Yeah, so I love it. It's great. If you are headed to Disney anytime soon, please, please, please get a portable charger. Take it with you. If you have an iPhone, this one is wonderful. I will link it down below. Next on the list for us, and this is really for all of my other moms out there, I always take, and this is again another travel-on little packing cube. I love it. So this we take, and they're little toilet seat covers, and I will have them linked below. They come in individual packages, and they are extra long and extra big. So if you have any, if your child is potty training, or even if they're not potty training, these are wonderful because they're toilet seat covers, and obviously Disney provides them, but these are extra long. So when your child's going to the bathroom, they're not touching the toilet at all. You'll be able to look at the Amazon link and kind of see them, but I love these. They're wonderful. I always take these with us in our park bag. So when the kids have to go to the bathroom, I grab one of these, throw it in my pocket, and we head in. So those are wonderful. Highly, highly, highly recommend any of the moms out there. Next on the list, another travel-on little cube. So this has all sorts of hair accessories, hair things for myself and for Aubrey. So I have hair ties, I have some bobby pins in here. I throw an extra chapstick in here, and I have specifically some hair ties in here for Aubrey. So we always like to take that with us just to have ourselves covered when it gets super hot. Next on the list, y'all, we always take Band-Aids, and we put a little kind of like the Neosporin in there. You never know when you're gonna need Band-Aids. We always have our kids wear, we take 2 pairs of tennis shoes and we rotate them along with sandals when we're at Disney. We never take new shoes. We always have the kids wear shoes here at the house before we take them to Disney, just to make sure that they're gonna work and they don't give blisters. That said, Disney is a lot of walking for kids and for adults. So even if you have a pair of shoes that you know work for you, they may not work at Disney. So we always have Band-Aids with us. You never know when they're gonna come in handy. There is a first aid center along with the baby care center at each of the parks. First aid center can get you Band-Aids. Baby care centers, it's a great place to go to change diapers, to go nurse, to go feed, to go rock, try to get them to go down for a nap, or even, you know, just go and hang out in the AC for a little bit with your kids, let them play. There's always a TV in there. Playing those, you know, Mickey shows. So those are really great, and that's a really great tip. Please, please, please utilize the first aid centers along with the baby care centers. Those are truly, truly lifesavers. Next up, our popcorn bucket. Obviously, this is one that we have gotten on a prior trip. Each of the trips we do buy a new one, and then we utilize that refill system. So you will pay for this, you will pay for the refills, but the refills are not quite as expensive as this is. We love these. Our kids love the popcorn. We love the popcorn. And these make great little souvenirs for the kids. You can see this one for the 50th has all sorts of cute little things on there. And our kids will eat popcorn out of these even when we're at the house watching movies. So it's always fun to have a little extra Disney magic. Y'all, I think that's it. So we are so excited. We head down again in 3 weeks for our next Disney trip. We will be there for 4 nights, 3 full days, and we are doing a split stay this time. So I will be vlogging that entire experience, not only with the split stay, I will be vlogging the trip. Headed to Contemporary for the first 2 nights, enjoying the pool there, and then also going to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, which we are so excited about. And then our last 2 nights of the trip, we will be moving over to the Yacht Club and enjoying Epcot, Food and Wine Festival and all of the things, and then heading over to Hollywood Studios. And yes, Yacht Club is a change from the prior video. If you watch, we were going to do Contemporary and Beach Club, but now we're Contemporary and Yacht Club. I will talk through our itinerary and kind of that change that I made for us, and all of the things in the next packing video, which will be coming shortly. If you want to check out some of our prior Disney trips, those are all on the channel, and I will have them linked below. So I did vlog when we took Aubrey last year in July of 2021. We took just her on her own little special trip to Disney, and it was just wonderful. We took all 5 of us in November. That was vlogged, and I do have that on the trip. This past trip in May of 2022, I did not vlog, but I have all sorts of videos and pictures and updates and recaps on my travel agency website. So all of that is linked below on the Instagram channel as well. And then we're vlogging this upcoming trip. So we are super, super excited. Lots of Disney content and Disney vlogs to come. So I hope this was helpful to you all. We are driving down on this trip, so I will have all sorts of tips and tricks on family of 5 driving from the Midwest to Disney. So again, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, and we will talk soon. Bye, everybody.